is your daily betting edge for Friday, September 17th, 2010. I give you the inside info to crush your man. Let's take a look at a recap of NFL Week 1. 3-1, 75%. Great start. Obviously, we'd love to go 4-0, but you got to love the 3-1 right off the bat. Gave you the Saints minus 4.5, closer than we thought. Saints should have ran away with that game, though, but a winner for you nonetheless. The Lions plus 7. We'll talk much more about the Lions in the DTM time bomb coming up, but that was an easy winner. Should have been a lot easier. 49ers, the sole loser, minus 3 on the road at Seattle. You know, Pete Carroll, he can ruin programs in college. Maybe you can coach him in the NFL. That was something that might happen throughout the year in Seattle, but a tough loss for the Niners. And the Redskins, plus 3.5. Told you, lean money line as well. They won the game outright, so you got to believe in that dream. I am the master of bookmaking disaster. 3-1's good, 4-0's better, but I'm going to continue to do this for you all season long, much like MC Hammer in the early 90s. You just can't touch this. Now it's time for the DTM 30-second timeout. All about the Detroit Lions and Calvin Johnson getting hosed in a paired game-winning touchdown taken away after Calvin Johnson and the Lions, under 30 seconds to play against the Bears, made a catch with 2 feet down, falls to the ground, the ball pops out at the last second, really no part of the catch. NFL process rule card taken out. You got to complete the catch no matter where it happens. The Lions were plus 245 on the money line. Hearts were breaking everywhere. Process? What was it, Dr. McDreamy doing heart surgery on Grey's Anatomy? I feel like I was watching an episode of Lost Backwards. Even the smoke monster told me it was bullshit. Anyway, this rule got to be... Now it's time for NFL Run 'em Down with Dan the Man. This is your opportunity to get the best inside information going into the weekend of NFL action. Let's get it going. Bills, Packers. Leaning heavy, Packers minus 13, minus 105 in this contest against the Bills. And the Bills have a ton of injuries. It's like an episode of MASH all over. Linebacker Paul Cheesesteak plus Luzny out 2 to 3 weeks. Kawika Mitchell out for the season. Even their coach, Chan Gailey, said it's going to be a big challenge for us when he was talking about the injuries. Also, the Packers learned a really good lesson last week when the Eagles almost came back with them with Mike Vick. How crazy was that? When you have a lead, you got to put your lead foot down. You got to keep it going, never let up. Even Sensei John Kreese told his Cobra Kai dojo in The Karate Kid, mercy is for the weak.
I can't hear you!
Ravens, Bengals. All right, we're going to go with the Bengals here, plus 3. You want to buy up from the 2.5. Just to let people know what that means. If you got a line at 2.5, you can buy that extra half point for an extra 20 cents. So it'd be plus 3 minus 125. Well worth it. You know, 3 and 7, the magic numbers in the NFL. Now listen, in this game, the Bengals defense still stewing after their just absurd performance last week. Tank Johnson from the Cincinnati Bengals said defense is all about attitude, and they had none. They played like a bunch of Justin Bieber fans in that bad loss to the Patriots. Also, the Ravens had a very short week, an emotional win on the road at the New York Jets, and no Ed Alto Sax Reed, who's on the pup list for the Ravens. I'll tell you right now, that's a big, big advantage for Cincinnati. They're fired up. They're at home. This is going to be a big game for Cincy. Lean heavy. Bengals plus 3. Believe in it. Patriots, Jets. All right, the play here, Patriots minus 2.5, minus 120. Pats have had this game circled for weeks. The Pats, and especially Tom Brady, cannot stand the Jets. It's been this way for years. Earlier in the offseason, Tom Brady, the golden boy of the NFL, even said that he wouldn't even watch the HBO Hard Knocks series focusing on the Jets because he couldn't stand them. That's the sentiment of many of the Patriots as well. And also, the Jets' offense simply stinks. In their loss against Baltimore on Monday night, at one point going into the fourth quarter, the Jets had under 100 total yards of offense. That is Arnold Schwarzenegger collateral damage awful. Pats, heavy lean, minus 2.5. My douchebag of the day, none other than Floyd Money Mayweather. He might not have much money very shortly. Floyd Mayweather hit with 3 more felony charges stemming from this domestic violence situation with an ex-girlfriend. He also has a theft charge, could face up to 34 years in prison. Now listen, I know boxers love this kind of image. They love to be the bad boy. You saw what happened to Mike Tyson. But Money Mayweather out of control. If you didn't see the Manny Pacquiao rant he had, you got to check it out. He sounded like he was on a combination of acid, mushrooms, Red Bull, and garbanzo beans, ripping on Pacquiao, telling him he was a dwarf, telling him that the midget was going to pay for it. Money Mayweather is out of control. Yes, boxers love to have this rough and tumble image, but you can't box when you're in prison unless you're Wesley Snipes in the movie Undisputed. Floyd Money Mayweather, you are a total douchebag.
File's done.
Well, that's going to do it for the betting edge today. Take a look at that subscribe button right now there. You know you want to click it, tell all your friends about it. Put some positive comments on there. I might send you a free life-size teddy bear autographed by everyone's favorite alien, Al. How can you beat that? You know you want to be an insider, not an outsider, so click that subscribe button. And until next time, this has been Dan the Man for the Betting Edge. Believe in the dream.